Hey guys, how you doing? Right here again. If you'd like to subscribe, it's Nitro Kyosho. We're going to do a double flight for you today. We are going to do a beginner flight for beginner pilots out there. That way you can see the handling of this thing and how good it is for a beginner pilot. And then we're going to do a second flight. We'll pause the video, change the battery. We'll do a second flight and some mild acrobatic stuff because I haven't gotten 100% used to this thing. I've only had a few flights on it. So here's our big budget launch pad and the controller. We are going to have this without any idle ups, normal mode, in the auto level mode. Dual rates of 70%, and that's our throttle cut. The only downfall to this controller is it doesn't have a timer on it, so we have to go to Google here, and we have to set it on our phone. We're going to try about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Wake me up in 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
There, your alarm's set for 9:46 a.m.
Okay, so we got that set. So, here we go, guys. Normal mode, beginner flight. Throttle cut off. Okay, this is going to be in the complete beginner mode. And we don't want to go too far because you're not going to see this thing. You can see how stable it is. Very super stable. I mean, I am so jealous of anybody that is a new pilot getting into this hobby that can fly something like this. We were flying a Line T-Rex 450 Pros flybarred. Anybody who gets in the hobby and doesn't invest $230 in this is absolutely crazy. Anyone who wants to start with a big machine and bashing and crashing, you know. I mean, look at the stability. You can learn all your orientations with this. It's not crazy powered in normal mode. Look at that. You get 6 batteries. No, you get probably 8 batteries for the price of one 420 battery. The 420, my 420 Goblin. But I mean, like I said, I am truly jealous of anybody who gets into this hobby now that has the opportunity to learn on something like this. I mean, you get $20 out of your wallet and you could buy just about main blades, tail blades, feather and shaft, main shaft, skids, canopy, you know. It's just crazy, you know. And there's no wind out here today. I'm trying to get it over in the center here so you can see it good. Do a hands off. Oh, there's our timer anyways, but we can go a little bit longer because this is in normal mode. And look at the stability. I mean, this is just crazy. Okay. Alright, and I'm just going to take it right here and kill the throttle. Alright, I'll shut off our timer. You can pause that. Okay guys, so we're going to do a little acrobatic, some mild acrobatic. So when we're doing this, we're going to have the auto level off. We're going to have the dual rates at 100%, and we're going to be an idle 1 or 2. So take that off now. And I'll set my timer again on the phone. Now, and then we're going to go do another 3 minutes, maybe in 30 seconds, 20 seconds. Wake me up in 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
You got it. Your alarm's set for 9:52 a.m.
Okay, so I'll give ourselves some time to get off the ground here. Alright, so our auto level is off. Just gonna do some mild stuff, guys. It's really not that squirrely. I haven't been messing with it too much, but like I said, we're just gonna do some mild. A little inverted circle. But it's not that squirrely. It's not like the old blade stuff. It has pretty good torque. Flips pretty good. Like I said, I haven't played with this a lot, guys. I just wanted to show you its capabilities of acrobatic. And you can't go too far with it because obviously you're not going to see it in the camera. But we'll give a little flight review after we're done here. Track's beautiful. Like I said, it's tough because you don't want to go out too far with this thing. Why we were doing it in the yard. We didn't want the temptation of going to the field where you're going to go out too far. Not that squirrely though. That caught right back. Drops a little bit, but we'll get it tuned up a little bit better. You can tune this thing too. But you got to be careful because it is small and you can lose sight of it quick. If you lose sight of it, just hit your throttle cut, guys. It's very light and it's not going to break. And there's our timer. So let's bring it in. There, we can throttle cut it. Okay, let's shut that off. Now, we're going to check this battery, guys. So that was just a mild flight. Let's shut this off. And we'll check this with our cell checker. And we'll see what we got here. Okay. Get that in there. Oh, wrong way. That's 379. That was about a 3 minute and 30-second flight. The normal mode battery, which was a little over, probably closer to 4 minutes. Let's see what that is. That one's 388. So I would estimate if you're flying in normal mode as a new pilot, you can probably get about 5 minutes out of this thing. Okay, so flight review, my flight review of this. I think it's about as good as it's going to get for something like this. The only downfall is you obviously can't go out too far with it because you'll lose sight of it. But for a new pilot, this is a half acre from going from here to that fence. I don't know why you'd want to go any further than that with something like this. We did some inverted circles and some flips and stuff. Very mild, but the only thing I would recommend, and I haven't had any experience with working on this little guy, is there's a lot of little screws and I would definitely work on this if you had to inside of a Tupperware container. Drop it down inside. That way if any of these little screws, because if these things go on the floor, unless you got an eagle eye, you ain't gonna find them. So hopefully we don't have to work on it, but it looks like it's constructed beautiful. This aluminum teardrop type squared off, whatever you want to call it, boom, is just feels so solid. Skids, 4 screws, easy to change the skids out. I love the fact that the canopy, especially here in New England, you don't have to pull the canopy off. You just slide that battery in there. Like I said, metal geared servos and brushless motors. This is just the peak of technology, guys, we're living in. Anybody who's getting into this hobby that doesn't invest in something like this, I think is crazy. You know, guys, I've had, and I still have, the 700 helicopters and everything. And like my buddy Johnny said, you know, you can't wait to go to the big stuff, but then you get tired of it and you can't wait to go back to the small stuff. So I still have my Kraken 580 that I love and my 420 I love, but when the guys don't want to go to the field, to go in the backyard with this and just have some flights and some fun is just awesome. So I highly recommend this. It flies tight, it flies precise, and it seems to have plenty of torque to do what you want it to do, and it's not even tuned. I mean, you can go in there and tune this thing. So there it is. Thank you for your support, guys, and thanks for watching.